Okay students, today we'll be going with the fourth unit, that is synchronous sequential circuits. So first of all, before going to this unit, I want to tell you, go through this complete video whatever I'm sending of this unit, because I'll be covering most important topics of this unit. If you just read the notes, you'll not be able to follow. So go to the complete unit, understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. So coming to this fourth unit, that is synchronous sequential circuits. So in this synchronous sequential circuits, we'll be discussing three main important topics. One is about flip-flops, second is registers, third is counters. So here they have clubbed three important topics for your syllabus. One is flip-flops, second is registers, third is counters. So I'll be discussing today about the flip-flops. These two I'll be discussing in the next video. So before going to this flip-flops, there are some of the things which we need to study. First here, as you can see the heading, we have synchronous sequential circuit. What is the meaning of synchronous sequential circuit? Means what? Sequential circuit, it has basically two types. One is synchronous, second is asynchronous. So before going to these, okay, I'm going little bit slow, understand properly. So before going to synchronous or asynchronous, let us study what is this actually sequential circuit. As we know, now leave the fifth unit, which is completely theoretical. This is something dependent on the third unit where we study decoders, encoders and all. So what are actually third unit? It is nothing but a combinational circuit. What is a combinational circuit? Where output is dependent on an input. Similarly here also, if you see the block diagram of sequential circuit, it consists of something called as combinational circuit, which we already studied. Okay, it consists of what? Combinational circuit, which we have already studied. What is actually combinational circuit? Output is dependent on the input. So for this combinational circuit, they have connected, okay, they have connected something called as memory elements. Okay, they have connected something called as memory element. And memory element, as you can see, this is again an input to a combinational circuit, and there are some external inputs, and combined together we get an output. What is the meaning of this? Meaning is here, basically combinational circuit of a sequential diagram, it is a combination of combinational circuit and memory elements. That is, here we have two types of inputs. Okay, remember we have two types of inputs. One is, okay, one is present input, second is previous input. We have present input and the previous input. What is the meaning of present input and what is the meaning of previous input? The memory element what you see, okay, the memory element what you see, in this there will be previous inputs already stored. Memory means what? It is a storage unit which stores something. As we know, memory unit in the fifth unit, it stores binary information. Similarly here, it stores what? Previous input. Okay, previous input. This previous input is also an input for us. Remember, this previous input is also input for us. For this input, we have something external outputs. Sorry, we have something external inputs, which is nothing but what? Present input. This is a present input. This is what? Previous input. Together, we will be getting the output. Together, we will be getting what? The output. So, what is actually memory unit elements? It is nothing but a element which stores some previous input. Along with the external inputs, I will be getting the outputs. Again, in outputs, I will be having present state output and the next state output, which we will be discussing. Okay, so memory element, it stores the input. So coming to a types of sequential circuits now, we have two types. One is synchronous, second is a asynchronous, as we know. But what we are discussing in this unit, we are discussing only synchronous. So basically synchronous type of a sequential circuit, it consists of clock pulse. It consists of what? Clock pulse. That is what? Based on the clock, our circuit will work. What is that clock? Next I'll discuss. Based on the clock pulse, our circuit works. Okay, our circuit works. Then what is this asynchronous sequential circuit? It is nothing but what? It does not have clock. It does not have clock pulse. Okay. It does not have a clock pulse. So, what is the meaning? It doesn't have any of the clock pulse here. What is the meaning of that? Here, synchronous sequential circuit, it changes according to the clock pulse, whereas here it is independent of a clock pulse. Example of clock pulse is flip-flops. So, example of asynchronous circuits is latches. So what is flip-flop and what is latches? Both are sequential circuit, but the difference is in flip-flops we'll have a clock pulses, whereas in latches we'll not be having clock pulses. No doubt I'll be discussing both this, what is a latches, how it is defined, and what is a flip-flop. Because latches itself, flip-flops are dependent on latches, because whatever the logic diagram I show for a latch, it is similar for the flip-flop. Only difference is here clock pulse is present, here clock pulse is absent. That's it. So coming to the next. Before going to flip-flops or latches, I just want to explain the concept of basic bistable element. So basic bistable element. So what is this basic bistable element? As you know, there is one term called as a bistable element, which means there will be only two states, 0 and 1. Okay, there will be two states, 0 and 1. As you can see, a basic bistable element, here you have something, two NOT gates. If A is input, output is Q. If B is input, output is Q bar. Okay, and here you have crisscross connection, that is A's input is connected to B's output and B's input is connected to what? A's output. Now we'll see how it will work. So initially when A is 0, okay, when A is 0, imagine when A is 0, okay, what will be the output of this? It will be 1, because it is NOT gate, it will invert. It is NOT gate, it will invert. Okay, once it will invert, okay, once it will invert, now I got what? Output is 1. Once the output is 1, where it is connected? It is connected to B. So I put the B as also 1. I put the input of B is also 1. Now input to B is also 1. How I got this? Understand clearly. First I give a input to A as 0. Output is 1. Once this 1 is present, I have connected it to B. B is what? 1. Since it is connected to B, B is also 1. Again I have a NOT gate. What I will be getting output as? 0. It will invert. Finally again 0 is connected to where? A. So it is something like whatever the input I gave, finally I will get the same result. Meaning here, when initially A is 0, Q will be what? 1. Q will be 1. Then since Q is connected to B, so B is also what now? 1. Since B is 1, B is what? 1. So Q bar is 0. Q bar is 0. Again, since Q bar is connected to A is usually 1. So how I can write this generally? A is equal to Q bar is equal to 0. A and Q bar are 0 and B and Q are what? 1. So this is how the bistable, two states only will be in between two states. This is a concept of basic bistable element. Bistable means what? It has two states. One is 0 and 1. Now we'll go to the next concept called as clock signal and triggering. Something called as clock signal and triggering. I'll concentrate first on this clock signal. Okay. Imagine this is a clock. Okay. This is a clock. This is what? Low. Okay. This is high. This is low and this is high. I consider low as 0 volts, high as 5 volts. I consider low as 0 volts, high as 5 volts. Now this is a clock up, down and up, down. So one up, this is called as a up clock. Okay, this is called as a up clock. This is called as a down. One up means what? Going from low to high. This is what? Up. Up means what? Going from low to high is up. What is down? Going from high to low is down. So one up clock pulse and one down clock pulse together, I call it as one time period, or it is called as one clock pulse. Complete clock pulse. Followed everybody? So here I have 0 volts which is as low and we have a 5 volts which is as high. So one up and one down is called as what? One time period, or it is called as one clock pulse. Similarly again now, one up, one down. Second time period. This is first clock pulse, this is second, or this is first time period, second time period. This is what? A clock signal. Next, in this we have topic called clock signal and triggering. Now you came to know what is clock signal. Now we'll go with the triggering. Again in the triggering we have two types. One is level triggering, second is edge triggering. Level triggering and the edge triggering. What is the meaning of level triggering? Level triggering, again we have two types. One is positive level, second is negative level. You can take like this. This is a positive level, this is a negative level. Okay, positive level, negative level. Next, what is meaning of a positive level? High is nothing but positive level. High means what? 5 volts. What we discussed in clock signal. High means 5 volts. Positive level means high, which is 5 volts. Whereas negative means what? Low. Okay. Negative means what? Low, which is 0 volts. Okay. Which is nothing but what? 0 volts. Coming to the next, edge triggering. In triggering we have two types. I am repeating once again. In triggering we have two types. One is positive level, negative level. Next is what? Edge triggering. What is the meaning of edge triggering? Again, trigger means what? Actually, going from one state to another state is nothing but trigger. Okay. So, edge triggering, we have two types. One is positive edge, second is negative edge. What is the meaning of positive edge? Low to high. Positive edge means what? Going from low to high. I'll show here. Positive edge. Okay, this is positive edge. Going from low to high. Imagine if you have a clock signal going from low to high. This is nothing but what? Positive. Okay, going from low to high is nothing but what? Our positive edge. Then what will be our negative edge? What will be our negative edge? Going from high to low. Going from high to low is negative. Going from low to high is positive. So, basically in triggering we have two types, level triggering, edge triggering. So, level is two levels, positive means high, negative means low. In edge triggering we have two, positive edge, negative edge. Positive edge means low to high, negative edge means high to low. Positive edge means low to high, then negative edge means high to low. So, next, we'll discuss the main topic, that is latches and flip-flops. What is a latch? As we know, latch is also a sequential, it is also a sequential circuit. Flip-flop is also sequential circuit. But difference is here we don't have clock signal, no clock pulse. Instead of clock pulse, here I have enable. Something called as enable. Remember, here something I have called as a enable. In order to circuit to work, we need to fix what? One enable. Next is flip-flops. We have what? Clock pulse. We have a clock pulse. So latches means we don't have it. Remember, if they may ask the difference between what latches and flip-flops. Latches and flip-flops both are one and the same, but the difference is here we don't have any of the clock pulse. Here I have what? A clock pulse. Instead of clock pulse, I have something called as enable. Okay. Next, coming to first, I'll discuss with the latches, then I'll go with the flip-flops. In latches, I'll be discussing three types: SR latch, D latch, and the JK latch. SR, set, reset. D, data. J, JK, these are described on basis of a two persons name it is. Okay, Jack and Kinley. So this is nothing but SR and D, and this is JK flip-flop. So before going to these latches in detail, let me start with SR latch using NOR gate. Okay, how actually working will be there. This is not the exact, I'll be discussing the working of this SR latch, but along with enable I'll discuss after this. For now, I'll be explaining the truth table. First, SR latch using NOR gate. This latches, no, they can be the logic diagram of latches can be drawn with the help of, this is NOR gate, as you can see. This is a NOR gate. This is what? A NAND gate. So I can either go with NOR gate latch or I can go with NAND gate latch. Whichever you want, you can discuss. Okay. But for working, to explain the truth table, I'll use this only. This is SR latch using NOR gate. Now first, this is a NOR gate 1, this is a NOR gate 2, this is reset, this is set. Okay, this is output Q and this is output Q bar. So only I have explained bistable circuit, how it works. So the output of this is connected to input of this, the output of Q bar is connected to input of NOR gate. This is using NOR gate. Now we'll see about NAND gate also simultaneously. Only the difference is if I have here, these two are replaced with NAND gate first point. Okay, NOR gate are replaced with NAND gates. Second point, here R is connected to Q, S is connected to Q bar. Here the difference is R is connected to Q bar, S is connected to Q. Remember, this will be using for all latches and flip-flops. Don't be confused. This I'll be using NAND gate only. Flip-flop is also nothing but latch only. This is also a flip-flop, except we don't have a clock pulse. This is also a flip-flop only. So I'll be using for explanation of latches and the flip-flop using NAND gates only. But this for what I'll be using? For explaining the truth table. I'll be using this. Explaining the truth table. In textbook, they have given explanation for this, but both are one and the same. These both are one and same. Okay, no difference in the truth table. Followed everybody? I'm making it clear. SR latch using NOR gate it is, SR latch using NAND gate. The difference between these two is here I have using NOR gate, here NAND gate. Here R is connected to Q, S is connected to Q bar. Here R is connected to Q bar, S is connected to Q. For explanation of all the flip-flops and the latches, everything, use this only. Okay, use this only. Whereas this, only how truth table works, which I'll explain now. For that only, I'm using this. Okay. Now, working of SR latch or working of SR latch truth table. Truth table. Okay. For truth table explanation, I'll use this only NOR. Whereas rest of the things I'll be using NAND only. Now listen carefully. As we know here R and S are there. I'm using two NOR gate. Here Q and Q bar are there. Crisscross the connection. Crisscross the connection. I'll explain how you need to put this diagram here. Okay. I'll draw with pencil. This is R. This is S. Put one NOR gate here. Okay, put one NOR gate. Here also put one NOR gate. This is output Q. This is output Q bar. First connect to one end, first connect it to another. Put this down, drag down, put this, drag down. As we know, here we have two inputs for NOR gate, right? Again put this, drag down, crisscross the connection. This is how you need to follow for rest of the flip-flops and latches. Okay, so this is a simple, I'll be showing how actually truth table works. So this is a simple NOR gate latch or a NOR. This is simple SR. Symbol is S and R. S is connected to Q bar, R is connected to Q. Coming to a very important truth table. It is very important, concentrate. For this truth table, complete truth table, it is used for all. This complete truth table, it is used for all latches and for all flip-flops. Remember, if you understand this truth table over complete flip-flops and latches, you will be, it is same. This truth table is same for all the latches, for all the flip-flops, except the only logic diagram will be changing slightly. This is also same. Now, first I'll be explaining this truth table in detail. As you know, this truth, another one, you may be confused, madam, you have put two truth tables. You can go with this truth table or you can go with this truth table, whichever is the best. But better is if you explain both. For explanation, I have taken this big truth table. In order to explain detail, better put two truth tables also. If you put only this truth table, that is also enough. But still, if you put this, it is better. So, as we know, here we have only two, what is called as inputs, that is S and R. Okay, only two inputs. Then you may be questioning here, these are the input for me. Inputs. Madam, why you have taken Qn as also input? Because remember here, Qn, it is one of the present state. It is, even though it is the output, Qn, as you know here, this is Qn. Imagine this to be a Qn. This is Qn bar. So even though Qn is the output, we need to find out what is the next state, that is Qn plus 1. This is the present state, this is the next state. This is present state output, this is the next state output. So since this is a present state output, I'll include this in input part. I'm including this in input part. So I have three inputs, SR, Qn. What will be the output? This is the output. This is next state. Remember, from now onwards, I'll be using Qn, Qn plus 1. Qn plus 1 is the next state, Q is the second state. You may have another doubt. Okay, madam, you have taken Qn, Qn plus 1, present state and the next state. Then what is this Q bar? This one, neglect it. Neglect it. We don't have anything with this. Just I need to understand this part. Okay. Only in one case, I'll be using this. But it doesn't have any of a meaning. But if you follow this, it's enough. Now, going to the truth table now. SR, we have three inputs. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Three variable truth table, 0 to 7. Okay. Now see here. I have got something called as 0, 1. What is this? I'll explain. In this case, 0, 1, look at the input. What we have input? S is 0, R is 0. Okay, S is 0, R is 0. Or else, compare this one. Basically, the whole truth table has 4 sections. This first section means this first. This is second. This is third. This is fourth. So, this is first section. This is second. This is third. This is fourth section. Okay, fine. So, in this case, now input is also 0, output is also 0. Both are 0, 0 as you can see. Up also is 0, 0. Y is also 0, 0. Now, we'll see how I got this 0, 1 as the output. Present state is 0, 1. Output is something no change. No change. I'll explain this. See here, working of a truth table. Step 1. Put one diagram, same diagram, that is latch diagram only. here I have a NOR gate, okay. R is 0 and S is 0, okay. R is 0 and S is 0. Here I have, when S is equals to 0, R is equals to 0, both the inputs are what for us? 0, 0. What is Qn is output? Qn bar is this output. This is a present state. What is next state? It is Qn plus 1. Here next state will be Qn plus 1 bar. We don't require for now, okay. Just remember present state is Qn, next state is Qn plus 1. We need to find out this. Okay, we need to find out this. Now see here. We want what now? Qn plus 1. What we have now? Qn we have. Okay. See here. For this, okay, for this output, which are the two inputs? One is R is the input, second is something here which is coming from Qn bar. Okay. So Qn plus 1 is equal to, what is Qn plus 1? Our next state is equal to, what is R? Here is R. Okay. I am going with this NOR gate. Here is R plus, what is Qn plus 1 bar? I have got this one. This is bar, right? This is bar. Bar. Whole bar. What is this actually whole bar? Since it is a NOR gate. For example, if I have A, B, put a NOR gate. What I'll be having answer? A plus B bar. Okay. This is a NOR gate what we have studied. What is A for us? R. What is B for us? It is something from here. As you can see, this is Qn bar. If you want to make still convenient, this is Qn bar. So Qn bar, the whole bar. Now, okay, Qn bar, the whole bar. Now, what is this R for us? 0 have got R plus. What is Qn bar? I don't have anything. Keep it as it is. Qn bar. So, 0 plus anything. For example, think A plus B bar I have. If I have 0 plus 1 bar, what will be the result? It is 1 bar only. Yes or no? It is 1 bar. What is the meaning of 1 bar here? Since it is a OR gate, if I have 1 also 1, then it will be 1 bar. NOR gate concept here. So 0 plus Qn bar is what for us? I have Qn bar. I'll get Qn bar. This upper bar, keep it as it is. So these two will be cancelled. You will be getting Qn. What is the meaning of Qn? Qn is this again, previous state. Yes or no? Previous state is a Qn. So, see here again the truth table. If I have both 0, 0, neglect about this previous. What we'll be having here? I'll be getting a result 0 and 1, which is the previous state. Since here previous state is 0 and 1, since this is a truth table of 3 variable, but what is what result I have got here? Wait a second. What result I have got here? Qn. See here now the truth table. What is Qn here? Qn is 0. Here Qn is 1. Keep it as it is. Next. So no change. That is previous state only will be there. So this is the first point. At the same time, simultaneously I'll explain this also. If S and R is 0, then Qn. Qn is what? No change. It is NC. You can write NC. That is previous state. So you can either go with simple this or you can go with this. But better you write both this truth table. Now, I'll move to the next concept. If S is 0, R is 1. If S is 0, R is 1. If S is 0, R is 1, what should be the output? 0. What is meaning of 0? 0 means reset. 1 means set. Okay. 0 means reset. 1 means set. Now, S is 0 and R is 1. I'll explain this now. Now, when S is 0 and R is 1, see here. R is 1, no doubt. S is 0. Here I have Qn. Here I have what? Qn bar. As usual. This is previous state. Next state is what for us? Qn plus 1. We need to find out this. Qn plus 1 is equal to R plus, or else I'll write here, I'll solve for you. Qn plus 1 is equal to, what is this Qn plus 1? R plus, what is this? from here I'll be getting, this is Qn bar, right? So R plus Qn bar, the whole bar, because it is NOR gate. What is R for us? It is 1. 1 plus Qn bar, the whole bar. So 1 plus anything, if Qn is 0, then also it will be 1. If Qn is 1, then also it will be 1. 1 plus 1 is 1 according to our OR gate. So this will be 1 bar. 1 bar. This will be what? Reset. So whatever may be the Qn, whether Qn is 0, see here. This is what? Wait, I'll complete this. So 1 bar is what? Reset. So whatever may be the Qn, Qn may be 0 or Qn may be 1, but our output will be what? 0. Now again I'll go to truth table. Now verify here. Whatever may be the Qn, if it is 0 also it will be 0. If it is 1 also it will be 0. That is, our state will be resetting state. So this is the second part of a truth table. That is, if S is 0, R is equal to reset. Coming to the next one. If S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0, what will be now the case? See here. If S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0. Similarly, we have taken here S is equal to 1, R is equals to 0. Here Qn bar. This is the previous state. Next state is Qn plus 1. Okay. This next state is Qn plus 1 bar. This is next state. This is previous state. Okay. Okay. Now, as usual, I'll go with this. We need to find out this Qn. I'll solve here. So, what is Qn plus 1? Qn plus 1 is equal to R plus, here what we have? Qn bar as usual. R plus Qn bar, the whole bar. What is R? 0 plus Qn bar, the whole bar. What will be the result for us? Qn. First state. Here we have discussed, right? Qn. But here we have something twister. No doubt here I have got Qn. Since I have got here Qn, same I have solved here. Since I have got here Qn, it is not valid because we get the value for Qn plus 1 bar. That is what here I have got the Qn. It is not valid because we'll get the value for another one. For example, see here. Now I'll go with Qn bar. Qn bar, how I can get Qn plus 1 bar? Next state of Qn bar is S. Inputs are what? 2. One is S and another one is Qn. Okay. Inputs are what here? S and Qn. So, Qn plus 1 is equal to S plus Qn. See here. S plus Qn whole bar. So, what is S? 1 plus Qn whole bar. That is 1 bar is equal to 0. Since here I got a value called as 0. Okay. Since here I got a value called as 0. I'm not considering this Qn because Qn can be anything. It may be 0, it can be 1. We don't know. So here, but here I got a one value called as a 0. So this is little bit of different step where no doubt Qn plus 1 I'll be getting Qn. Since here Qn means we don't know whether we get a 0 or 1. So I'll be trying another method by using this Qn plus 1 bar concept. So I'll be getting here value called as a 0. So now this Qn plus 1 bar, if it is 0, then what is Qn plus 1? Qn plus 1 is set. No doubt the value of Qn is 0 or Qn is 1. Our value will be what? Set. Now see here, verify the truth table again. Third step. If S is 1, R is equal to 1. If whether Qn is 0, it will be, or Qn is 1. At both the cases, I'll be getting 1, 1, that is set. Now I'll be verifying simultaneously. If S is 1, R is equal to, I'll be getting set. Coming to the last, if both are 1, 1, what to do? Go to the last step, that is fourth case. If both are 1 and 1. If both R is also 1, S is equals to 1, Qn and Qn bar. Now I have done here both. First Qn plus 1. Here this is Qn plus 1. This is next state. This is previous state. Qn plus 1 bar. this is previous state, this is next state. Okay. So this is Qn plus 1. First I'll solve this. Qn plus 1 is what? R plus Qn bar as usual. I'll be getting 1 bar is equals to 0. Again, I have solved this also. Qn plus 1 bar is equal to S plus, I'll be getting from here, that is Qn. I'll be getting the result. This is, I'll solve here separately if you want. So Qn plus 1 is equal to R plus Qn bar. What is R for us? 1 plus Qn bar. This is Qn bar, the whole bar. This is 1 bar is equal to 0. Similarly, Qn plus 1 bar is equal to S plus Qn bar. What is S here? 1 plus Qn bar. Similarly, here also I got 1 bar is equal to 0. Okay, 1 bar is equal to 0. In both the cases, I'll be getting what? 0, 0. Okay, in both the cases, I'll be getting what? 0, 0, which is not possible. Which is not possible. So, in both the cases, I'll be getting 0 and 0, which is not possible here. So, last step, if you see 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. If it is next state is 0 or 1, it doesn't matter. I'll be getting X and X. Indeterminate state. We can't determine this state. So, last 1, 1 will be indeterminate state. So, remember from now onwards, this truth table, same truth table will be present for all the flip-flops, for all the latches. It can be D latch, SR latch, JK latch. It can be for all the flip-flops also. The truth table remains the same. Remember everybody, the concept, how it works, you followed now. So this concept remains the same for all the flip-flops. So this is the working what we have seen. Now we'll see SR latch using enable. Now concept is same. Logic diagram, truth table also you can see. Only slight differences will be there. That's it. So SR latch using enable. So same here. As you can see here now, I have used what? NAND gates. From now onwards, I'll be using NAND gates only. NAND gates means what? NAND gates are used where S is connected to Q, R is connected to Q bar. Okay. For explanation itself, I use that NOR gate. From now onwards, I'll be using this circuit. NAND gates. Configuration is a little bit different here. NAND gates. Apart from 2 NAND gates, here I have to use another NAND gates. One S. And here I have S, R. Here something enable is connected here. And here as usual crisscross should be there. This is Q and this is Q bar. No doubt after this I'll be having Q. This is Qn. This is Qn plus 1. This is Qn means Qn plus 1 bar. Previous state, next state. This is next state. If you put this much, it's enough. Symbol. As usual, we have a SR latch, Q and Q bar. Here I have a enable. Next, coming to a truth table here, everything is same. Everything is same. The difference is only I have here enable. Rest everything is same. No changes in the truth table. Whether it is this truth table or whether it is this table. First, enable means what? Enable is basically, it is one of the switch. If I give on for enable, then only our circuit will work. If I give off for enable, our circuit doesn't work. So now I have given enable is equals to 0. S is don't care. Nothing will work here. Means what? Our system will be no change. Whichever the previous state was there, same state will be there. Coming to the next, for rest of the states, I'll give 1, 1. Enable will be on. Next again, same concept. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Again the explanation what I have done now. Whether it is for NOR gate or it is AND gate. Both are one and the same concept. So again no change. For next 2, reset, set, indeterminate. Similarly here also, first is enable. Both will not work. No change. For next 4 states, enable will be 1. 0, 0 means Qn. 0, 1 means 0. 1, 0 means 1. 1, 1 means question mark. Question mark means we don't know what is the state actually. It is also called as indeterminate. Okay, it is also called as indeterminate state. So only the difference is here, SR latch, everything is same concept, but difference is here I am using enable. This is a symbol, this is how the truth table is there, everything is same except here we are adding one enable. That's it. Coming to the next, simple D, working of a D latch. Here also I'll be using NAND gate. As you can see, crisscross, similar to this was a S and this was a R. Apart from this, I'm using one D latch. D is nothing but data. Full form is data. So one part of D is connected to S and its invert, NOT gate of D is connected to R. Okay, NOT gate of D is connected to R. That is, if this is 1, this will be 0, like that. Invert, as you can see, D is only 1. No doubt I don't have any 2 Ds. But positive is going to one way and negative is going to another way. That's it. It is nothing but D flip-flop is nothing but for SR flip-flop I am connecting. Okay. For SR flip-flop I am connecting 0 or 1. So this is a simple symbol where D and we have an enable Q and Q bar. Enable should be present because here I have an enable, as you can see. If enable is on, then only our circuit will work, otherwise it won't work. Coming to a truth table here, if enable is 0, nothing will work. Again the system will be in the previous state, that is QN state only. Which was the previous state? That was QN only. Next, if enable is 1 and 1, if enable is on, if D is 0, our output is also 0. If D is 1, output will be 1. We don't know the previous state. Next state will be 0. Or finally, I can modify this truth table as, if you take enable, this is D, this is Qn plus 1. If you take, if enable is 0, no doubt nothing will take. Here, this will be previous state only. If enable is 1, 1. If the input of D is 0, output also will be 0. So this is a modified truth table. You can also use this. D concept means what? If input is 0, output is 0. If input is 1, output is 1. This is the concept of D latch. Coming to the next, JK. Truth table will be same. Truth table will be same. Difference will be only slight with the diagram. Here also, as you see, we have a NAND gates K and J. Here I have an enable. Because I'm using here latch. Latch means enable only. Okay. Enable. But slight difference is here. For SR, as usual, we used to connect. Again for D, I took something here and NOT gate. Whereas for JK, as you can see, there is another thing here. The output of Q is connected back to a NAND gate of K. The output of Q bar is connected back to a NAND gate of J. So here next is symbol J, enable, K, enable and J. This is Q and Q bar. Again truth table, everything is same. Enable, if enable is 0, nothing works. No change. This will retain its previous state, that is Qn. Rest, if enable is 1, 1, then again same truth table 0, 1, 1, 0. This will be no change state. This will be restate. How it works I explained. 1, 1 state and this is indeterminate state. Again here if it is enable, put XX, Qn means previous state. Then if enable is 1, 1, 0, 0 means previous state as usual. 1, 0 means 1, that is reset. This is set. This is indeterminate state. Okay, this is indeterminate state. Everything is same except this connection. This is JK latch. Coming to the next, flip-flops. As we know, flip-flops are similar to latches only. Difference is here we'll be having clock. Again in flip-flops also they may ask about explain clocked flip-flops in detail, or they may ask only explain SR flip-flop in detail. If they ask SR flip-flop, then explain without a clock. If they ask the question like explain clocked SR flip-flop only, then you need to explain the clock, which I'll be explaining. So everything is same here, except we don't have enable. Here we'll be having a clock pulse. So this is a SR flip-flop, that is set reset. Here also I have a NAND gate. S is connected, R is connected. For now, as you can see, I don't have any enable, I don't have any clock because it is a simple SR flip-flop. Next, this is a symbol for SR flip-flop where it is Q and Q bar, SR flip-flop. These are inputs S and R, Q and Q bar are outputs. Next, truth table is same, and again and again I won't repeat this. This is the same concept which is applied for all the flip-flops. This is no change, set, reset, indeterminate. This is no change, set, reset, set, indeterminate. You can use this or you can either use this. Better to use both. Now, we have studied that SR. This is clocked. Difference is same SR flip-flop only, except as you can see, clock pulse. CP, clock pulse I need to give here. Means what here? In latches, they are not dependent on clock. They can change anytime. Whereas here, they are dependent on clock pulse. Output is dependent on clock pulse. Here, there is a change in the symbol S and R. As you can see here, triangle. This is nothing but clock. And coming to a truth table, everything is same except enable. In the latches, we used to use enable. Whereas here, you can put this arrow mark up. Arrow mark up, it indicates what for us? Clock. Until I give clock, our system work. Imagine if I don't give any clock, what happens? Now change will be there. Previous state will be retained. Similar to enable. As we know in latches, if enable is given, then only our system works. Whereas in this case, if we don't give clock, our system doesn't work. Similarly, same truth table. If I give clock, then our system work. If I don't give clock, system doesn't work. It will retain to previous state. No change state. Similarly, next D flip-flop, same concept here. As you can see, S and R, one D is connected here, invert to D is connected to R. This is without clock, here is with clock, I'll explain. So this is a D flip-flop, this is Q and Q bar. D means what? If 0 is the input, output also will be 0. If input is 1, output also is 1. Next, clocked D. Clocked D means what here? This is a similar to D flip-flop except we have a clock pulse if you notice. Only that is the difference. Here I have a clock in the symbol, whereas here I don't have a clock if you notice. Then if I give the clock pulse, then only our system works. If I don't give the clock, then our system doesn't work. JK flip-flop. JK flip-flops are both clocked JK flip-flops. In both I have written here. Basically, JK flip-flop, it works when we give the clock pulse. So, I have written it as JK flip-flops and clocked JK flip-flops. I am going to repeat. These flip-flops, they work when we give the clock pulse. Similarly, JK, as you can see the diagram, it is connected here, this is connected here, and we have a clock pulse. Same symbol again, we have a clock symbol. Same truth table. If we give the clock, it works. If we don't give the clock, it doesn't work. No change. This is JK flip-flop. Only everything truth table will be same. Only the symbol, and you need to concentrate on this logic diagram. If it is clock pulse, you need to put clock pulse. If it is enable, put a enable. If it is nothing, don't put anything. But this part will be same. Next, this is over. Last type of a flip-flop, T flip-flop, that is toggle flip-flop. T flip-flop, it is T flip-flop is nothing but connection to JK. It is similar to JK. It is connection to JK. As you can see here, it is similar to JK. This is connected here. This is, but instead of J and K, here I have only T. What is the meaning of T? T means toggle. Toggle means it will be toggling between two states. Toggle means once it will be in previous state, once it will go to next state. Once it will be in previous state, once it will go to next state. That is, once it will be like QN, it will be toggling between two states. So this is how T is connected. Don't put here NOT gate. NOT gate is present only for D, data flip-flop. For toggle, just put a direct same input. If input here is 1, this also will be 1. If it is 0, this is also will be 0. Coming to the next truth table. Now symbol T flip-flop, and we have a clock pulse Q and Q bar. Next is truth table CP T QN plus 1. Clock pulse, if this is 0, it will be QN. If this is 1, this is QN bar. You need to remember If the input for toggle is 0, our output will be Qn. The next state will be previous state. If it is 1, it will be Qn bar. So total we have studied 3 latches. One is SR, second is D, third is JK. And we have studied 4 flip-flops. First is SR and clocked SR. Second D and clocked D. Third JK and clocked JK. Fourth toggle and clocked toggle. Difference is only clock pulse will be there. Clocked toggle. But remember, for these all I'll be using what? NAND gate in logic diagram. I'll be using NAND gates in logic diagram. Only for explanation of truth table I took NOR gate. So based on the question, if they ask you explain in detail how SR gate will work or how truth table works, then you can go with the NOR gate. Or if they ask any truth table, you can if they ask any of the flip-flops, you can just put this truth table and explain the truth table. Another one thing I want to tell you, if they give you any of the, for example, if they give explain SR flip-flop, then also it is compulsory you need to explain the truth table what I explained. Compulsory, this is applied for all the flip-flops. So this is the end of latches and flip-flops. Another one topic, flip-flops excitation tables, which I'll be explaining in next video, and start with the next topic, that is registers.